Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily and today I'm going to be going over 5 of my 5-star predictions. I'm really excited for these books, otherwise they wouldn't be on my 5-star prediction list. And let's get into our first one. So for our first one we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I've had this book for a little bit. I've kind of just been waiting to have all the books so I can binge read them. Let me talk about this cover first. This cover is amazing. I absolutely love it. I think that the artist did a really good job. So shout out to them. So I'm gonna read the Goodreads synopsis for this. I think it kind of sums it up all together really well. The case is closed. 5 years ago, schoolgirl Andy Bell was murdered by Sal Singh. The police know he did it. Everyone in town knows he did it. But having grown up in the same small town that was consumed by the murder, Pippa Fitz-Amobi isn't so sure. When she chooses the case as the topic for her final year project, she starts to uncover secrets that someone in town desperately wants to stay hidden. And if the real killer is still out there, how far will they go to keep Pip from the truth? The reason this is on my list is because it sounds fun, fast-paced, and it really has some good reviews. It is a YA murder mystery, and I tend to gravitate toward these. Sometimes they're hit or misses, but I think this one's going to be a hit, so this is the first book on my 5-star prediction. Okay, the second book on my 5-star prediction list is Roundbreaker by Victoria Aveyard. I read her first series, the Red Queen series. They were all pretty much 4 stars for me. They were just missing something, or it just didn't quite get there. So I'm really excited for her new series. I think this is going to be 5 stars. It's a YA high fantasy, and I will once again read from the Goodreads synopsis page for this. I think it does it a lot better. A strange darkness grows in Alward. Even Corianne and Amarat, can feel it, tucked away in her small town at the edge of the sea. She soon discovers the truth. She is the last of an ancient lineage and the last hope to save the world from destruction. But she won't be alone. Even as darkness falls, she is joined by a band of unlikely companions. A squire, forced to choose between home and honor, an immortal, avenging a broken promise, an assassin, exiled and bloodthirsty, an ancient sorceress whose riddles hide an eerie foresight, a forger with a secret past, and a bounty hunter with a score to settle. Together they stand against a vicious opponent, invincible and determined to burn all kingdoms to ash, and an army unlike anything the realm has ever witnessed. Okay, so first of all, one of my buzzwords in there is a band of unlikely people, so random people put together. I think that is one of my favorite things to find in fantasy. Not to mention, it sounds like a really fun adventure is about to happen with these characters. And I've also heard that there are pirates in this book. So these are just a few of the reasons that this book is on this list, but let's hope that it is a hit, not a miss, and let's move on to the next one. So the third book on my list is The Book of Accidents, and it is a horror book. I'm gonna, again, read from the Goodreads thing. Long ago, Nathan lived in a house in the country with his abusive father and has never told his family what happened there. Long ago, Maddie was a little girl making dolls in her bedroom when she saw something she shouldn't have and is trying to remember the lost trauma by making haunting sculptures. Long ago, something sinister, something hungry, walked in the tunnels and the mountains and the coal mines of their hometown in rural Pennsylvania. Now, Nate and Maddie Graves are married, and they have moved back to their hometown with their son Oliver. And now what happened long ago is happening again. And it is happening to Oliver. He meets a strange boy who becomes his best friend, a boy with secrets of his own and a taste for dark magic. This dark magic puts them at the heart of a battle of good versus evil and a fight for the soul of the family. And perhaps for all the world. But the Graves family has a secret weapon in this battle, their love for one another. So some of the buzzwords that really caught me were Pennsylvania. I am from Pennsylvania, so I'm excited to see a book kind of set in Pennsylvania. Um, Obviously the sinister things going on in the mountains, that's really like catching my interest. The mysterious boy that the sun makes friends with and the dark magic that apparently he does, like, it all sounds so good. And I've never read from this author before, so I don't know about their writing or anything, but I really think that this book is going to be a 5-star prediction, and I'm super excited to get to it this fall Halloween-y season. So fingers crossed. Okay, so my fourth book is Death by Laura Thalassa. This is the fourth and final book in the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse series. I'm not going to go over the synopsis. All you need to know is that it's like a dystopian romance, and it's about the four horsemen that come to Earth and the women who try and stop them from killing off all of humanity. So obviously buzzwords would be like Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, dark romance. Also, they question humanity, like, are they worth saving? And the girls are constantly like having to show the horsemen why all humans aren't bad. And I kind of really like that aspect of the books, so I'm pretty sure that Death will be a 5-star for me. I wanted to give myself an easy one. Or the last two are easy, so this one and the next one are pretty easy 5-star predictions. But again, I love this series. I will reread it many times, but definitely the fourth book I'm super excited for. It comes out later this year, I believe. She doesn't have an exact date out for when it comes out, but when it does, I will be reading it. Okay, so finally we're on to our last book for this 5-star prediction list, and I chose Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. This is the first book in the second trilogy in the Realm of the Elderling series. Wow, that was a mouthful. And the first series follows Fitz, and he is brought to the king's doorstep when he's 6, and by his maternal grandfather, who tells them that, this is the prince's son, bastard son, and they don't want anything to do with him anymore, so now it's their turn to take care of him. And he is kind of, no one knows where to put him, so first he starts in the stables, and then the king thinks he would be better as an assassin for him. So, it just follows Fitz through his life, the first series, like through the early years of his life, and it's so sad at some points, and you really feel for Fitz. Robin Hobb does such a good job with characters, and I have no doubt that this series is going to be 5 stars, specifically, this book, because this is the book that's on there, but I think the whole series will be 5 stars. I've heard nothing but good things about this series. People say that this is one of the better books in the whole reading series, Elderling series, that they've read so far anyway. And I am just super excited to get to this. It is a chunker. I think it's it's about 800 pages long. So I don't know how long this will take me to get through, but I'm sure I'm going to enjoy every bit of it that I read. So this is the last book. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope that each of these is 5 stars for me. Let's see if we know my own taste, I guess. After I read all of these, I will come back and do another video, and then I will, add 5 more to another prediction list and see how it goes. So wish me luck. Thank you all for joining me today. I will see you in my next video. Bye.